about Brexit?
What's that?
Where we're leaving the European
So like, if you to leave the EU, so we're going to be part of Europe.
Which would mean like welfare and like things we trade with would be cut down.
So does that mean we won't have any trees?
Cheese?
Any trees?
Oh.
No, that's got nothing to do with it.
Sheer inimitability of a simple spherical object never ceases to amaze me.
Shut up, Blondie.
Welcome to my round table.
It's not even round though, is it?
My fellow scholarly compatriots, it is a great honour to have such representation at the table today. God, thank you for coming. Satan, thank you for coming up here. Thor, Zeus, and those from my great British Isles, I thank thee. We are gathered here today for what may be, possibly, for real this time, sorry, that always gets to me, the last supper of a lovely, complex family.
Complex? You mean dysfunctional?
We're here to commemorate the wealth of Europe, one that has never been matched, a result of our own hard work and resources. Oh, homegrown bananas, curry, tea, or as the hipsters say, chai. And an occasional cheeky Nando's.
Actually, technically, from a post-colonial perspective, favorite black female civil rights activists, Nobel Prize winners, and postmodernist orators Toni Morrison once said, there is no bad luck in white people.
Oui, on a similar note in the words of Ambassador for Women, Global Goodwill, and Rights in the United Nations, aka Miss Emma Watson, I'm not single.
Yeah, what the Jesus fella said.
Yeah, actually, the name is Dr. Professor God Almighty, but you can call me Anne.
Are you stupid? Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit, they're the same thing, those trees. Speaking of trees, I thought we weren't going to have, like, any more trees after this, like, Brexit thing. Where'd you see that? On the side of one of your big red buses or something? I know you can't say this these days with all of them Scanditopian snowflakes. But the trees have got to go home. They take our land, they breathe our air, and you can't even pronounce their weird sounding names. I mean, like, trees are just like treeing, you know what I mean? Like, it's stuff.
I'm Zeus! Excuse me, Patrick. I think the lack of potatoes has led your senile old brain to go completely dysfunctional. I am born of the Scanditopian snowflakes. I am proud of it.
But if trees are so wretched and detestable, the world will be so beautiful without them.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Don't take my trees away! I'm a vegan. I will starve.
Well, we of the advanced civilizations of Scanditopia treat our trees like equals. We pay for their free healthcare and give them room to grow and spread as they please.
I'm Zeus!
Actually, that's not true. In Scanditopia, you have the highest rate of discrimination for circumcised trees in all of Europe. You have the most discriminated, segregated labour market for trees. 18% of your female trees have been fired at some point in their life. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, 18%. There's no easy way to say that one. I'm Zeus! Well, my dragon breathes fire!
Mortals, society is built upon trees. What would you breathe without trees? Trees give life. Trees keep us warm in the cold winters. Without the good of trees, there can be no evil.
Enough with this bullshit. I, God, give you life, and you take it. I give you my son, Jesus Christ, and you kill it. I give you land, and you flood it. Not okay. I give you the ark, and you crush it. Not okay.
That never happened in the book. You haven't even read it.
And then finally, I, God, give you the European Union. The European Union. And you leave it. Why the second you want to talk to me about trees?
You know what, guys? You know what? You have to stand up for what is right. Because you know what? One day, you might be a tree. And the only equal is when we're all equal. When it comes to trees, it's carbon neutral. So you know what? Let's come together. Let's unite. And let's win another World Cup.
My name is Moremi Ajasoro. I am the queen of the Ile-Ife kingdom, home to the Yoruba tribe. Long ago, my people were at war with a neighboring tribe known as the Forest people. These people enslaved many of my people each time they attacked. Tired of seeing my people suffer, I ventured to the river spirit, Eshimiri, to learn the secrets of these people. She told me what to do, but only offered me protection in exchange for the biggest sacrifice I could possibly offer. Desperately, I agreed. And the next time the forest people raided, I did as the Shimiri said, and allowed myself to be captured by them. Soon after, I integrated myself into the society and learned they could be defeated with torches. Upon learning this, I ran away back home to reveal this secret to my people. As expected, the next time they attacked, we defeated them with our torches, and my people were finally set free. When I went back to Eshimiri to give her my sacrifices, she said she will only accept my only son, Olurogo, as the sacrifice. I was devastated, but I did as she said. Today, the Yoruba people celebrate my selflessness with the Edi Festival, and my statue is the tallest one in Nigeria.
I am Makeda, Queen of Sheba, which in your day is now called Ethiopia. If you know me as the wife of King Solomon, but that is not all that I am. My kingdom of Sheba was very rich and powerful, and when I heard there was a wise king named Solomon living in Israel, of course I had to go see him for myself. When I met him, he was too much for me, so I seduced him, but in a very classy way, of course. We later got married and we had a son named Menelik, who later became the very first king of Ethiopia.
My name is Abla Pokou, born as Princess of Kumasi, Ghana, and one of the most powerful African women you will ever hear about. My uncle, King Osei Kofi Kutuwan, was the founder of the Ashanti Empire, and as in our culture, the power is matrimonial. When my uncle died, the throne was given to his nephew. Long story short, he died too, and a war for the throne began. That's when I understood that for our safety, my people and I had to run away. After days and nights of escape, we reached the Conway River, which separates Ghana and Ivory Coast. We had no way to cross, so I consulted my personal wizard, who told me that the genie was asking for our biggest treasure. Understanding that it was not a matter of materials, I made the greatest sacrifice that a woman could ever do and offered my son to the river. As a response, a bridge of hippopotamuses appeared and allowed us to reach the center of Ivory Coast, where I shouted Bauli, which means the child is dead. This word inspired the name of my tribe, called Baule, which today is one of the largest ethnic groups in Ivory Coast.
Girl, I rather piss, you know.
Carnival in February? Crop over. We version of Carnival in August. Why you're so late?
Yeah, how you mean? It's the big party before Ash Wednesday. The start of Lent. Because we can't get on bad during Lent. But it's not like we just listen anyway.
You're right about that. Crop over for us is so late because it represents the end of the sugarcane harvest. And back in the day, it was a celebration for the slaves at the end of the crop harvest. You get it? Crop over?
Oh, jeez. Damn Asians. Anywho, yeah. We Carnival started the same sort of way. We started when the slaves were freed and rejoiced, which turned into what the world knows today as Carnival.
Hey, look there. Who is that?
That's Sailor Boy. He represents the American, French naval ships that came to the Caribbean.
Oh yes, like our landship people.
But who's that Elmo looking kind of Bigfoot thing coming there with?
Oh yes, that's the shaggy bear. They represent African witch doctors, which used to cure illness due to witchcraft.
Not me on that. I'll stay far from them.
True, I won't mess with them either, but wait though, I'd be more afraid of the man coming now.
That's Blue Devil, or Japanese. Back in the days of slavery, they used to cover themselves in molasses as a means of disguising themselves for a cheap, quick carnival.
Well, they look pretty scary to me.
Wait, you know we forget the other islands in the Caribbean?
You're right, you Tradies think you're the best in the whole damn region?
Well, I mean, he ain't wrong. But the other islands have their own variations of carnival as well.
You're right.
But look, we all here. So we party, you know?
Yeah.
As of March 26, 2018, at least 10,000 Yemenis had been killed by the fighting, with more than 40,000 casualties overall. Senator Lindsey Graham raised the issue of keeping U.S. forces in eastern Syria to protect the oil fields, and added that Trump supported the idea. Trump's administration happily announced the details of the deal of this century, a peaceful plan to end the never-ending Palestinian-Israeli conflict. The U.S. government regularly launches air attacks in Yemen, and recently admitted having deployed troops on the ground. The U.S. supplied Saudi-led coalition with weapons and intelligence to fight Houthis in Yemen.
Hearing this news has become my norm. Every day, morning, at night, with friends, with family, and even in my storytelling. I remember one day I was having a conversation with my grandfather, and I remember how his voice changed from being hopeful, proud, and happy to being desperate, crushed, and destroyed. When he started telling me the story of how he fled home, Palestine, after the start of the Israeli occupation. He was forced to leave his house, gardens, and land all behind. Years go by, and these memories grow into a dream of having a better education to help my nation, a dream of sharing that my culture is beyond the lines of these news headings, a dream of a united Arab nation.
Each time we give our parents a final farewell hug after visiting on school breaks, we remind ourselves of the mission we want to pursue. As we turn towards our future, we will always look back upon our roots for determination and persistence. Today, we strive to learn, to grow, and to gain an understanding of our surroundings. Today, we see our future years uncertain as we follow the news of our countries. Oh country, will we be able to have the same dreams again? Will we be able to go back at some point? Oh country, just if you know how much we miss you.
The United States' decision to bring the myth of the American dream upon the Arab world was catastrophic. Democracy became fear. Rights became hunger. Opportunity became refugees. And overall, equality became death. Why
The only way to get rid of temptation is to yield to it. Resist it, and your soul grows sick with longing for the things it has forbidden to itself.
Don't Hato was a tempter. Hato was a link to the second. The evil world with which I no longer wanted to have anything to do.